Alrighty folks, today we're gonna be making chicken curry, and I recently went to NTUC to get the chicken curry powder, and I've used half the pack to marinate this chicken, so let's get cooking. We're gonna be using the other half of the pack to make our curry paste, and this will be our foundation for our curry. So we will just add a bit of water and make into a really nice paste as you can see here. Heat up a pot of oil and we're gonna add star anise, a bit of cinnamon powder and cloves, and we're just gonna add that into the pot of hot oil. This will help out to make our spices aromatic, which will give our curry a really nice flavor. Now we're just gonna cover it up and let it become aromatic. Once it's aromatic, we're gonna add in our white onions and caramelize it. Now this is also gonna give the curry a really nice and savory flavor. So with that, as you can see, our onions have caramelized really well, and we'll just give it a quick stir to make sure that it's not burning and sticking to the bottom of the pot. Now, I thought I left my chicken around here somewhere. Did I leave it on the counter or anything? Whoa! Peekaboo! So after finding the chicken in the most odd places, we'll put our chicken into the pot to cook it for a bit, and then we'll add in our curry paste to make the curry sauce. So we are gonna add 1 cup of water and our potatoes. Now these potatoes have been soaking for quite a while, and this is to help make the cooking process of the potatoes much faster. So we'll just add in 1 cup of water to make our sauce. Alrighty, from here on out, we are going to stir everything together to make sure everything is nicely soaked inside that curry sauce. And for the chicken, you can totally use any kind of chicken. You don't have to use drumsticks. I'm using drumsticks because that's what I can find in my freezer. But you can use any cut. And we're just gonna put our lid on, and we will see you back in 30 minutes. Alright, it has been 30 minutes and now we're gonna check on our curry sauce. So as you can see, it's boiling really nicely, and when your potatoes are soft, that's when you wanna add in your coconut milk. Now the coconut milk is gonna make it more thick, gonna make the curry into the really nice and rich flavor. So if you're like me and I bought the big pack of coconut milk, you're only gonna wanna add about half of it to give it a really nice consistency. But I think a smaller pack should do just the trick. Now we're gonna move on to the tomatoes. So I'm using cherry tomatoes. You can totally use other kinds of tomatoes, but we want to add in the salt and the tomatoes about 10 minutes before serving because we don't want the tomatoes to be too soft, alright? So here I added the salt and the tomatoes just 10 minutes before. And now we'll move on to the rice that we're gonna eat with the curry. Now for the rice, please do not wash your rice inside the rice pot because it's gonna damage the inside coating of the rice pot. So take another plastic bowl or whatever you have, put your rice inside your plastic bowl, and please, I don't care what religion you are or what household you live in, wash your rice. I'm gonna show you why here. And I'm adding water into the rice, and you can see the water turn into this weird milky white thing. That is dust, and you do not want to eat that dust, okay? Please don't. Now that the rice is done and cooking, we're gonna check back onto our curry, and it's been boiling for quite some time, and as you can see, it's really nice and thick, and the smell is just amazing, and I just can't wait to eat it. But if the, ah, and with some movie magic, we have the full meal all combined together with the rice and the curry. It smells absolutely phenomenal, and I highly recommend all of you to try this recipe. Now don't forget to like and subscribe the video and comment down below on what you want me to make next because I am excited to see what you guys have.